Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. For today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a yes, no, maybe so. It's where I discuss newly released makeup items. I let you know if it's in my yes section, let you know if it's my no section, or let you know if it's in my maybe section, which means I'm kind of indecisive. Like I kind of want it, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I don't really know, you know what I mean? I'll leave my previous yes, no, maybe so video linked down below. I would love to know your feedback, thoughts, and comments on all of the goodies that I'm speaking about today. If you're gonna pick it up, skip, or maybe. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We have a ton to talk about, some really exciting goods, so let's do this. I just threw my hair up. I'm sweating beyond it. The first thing that I wanted to share with you guys is this right here from Colourpop. Colourpop's added with a brand new collection, and this right here is in collaboration with Disney's Bambi. You know me and my stories. Bambi. We just started. Bambi is it's like one of my favorite movies, I will say, but it's so sad that I don't tend to watch it too often. I mean, the last time I watched it was years ago, but it still kind of holds a pretty special place in my heart, and I love that Colourpop is collaborating with more like Disney movies because, you know, it's like you just feel the connection. So they're going to be coming out with 3 5-pan palettes. The first 5-pan palette is more of like a beautiful purpley pink tone palette. Seems like there are matte and metallics in there. Then we have more of like a neutral slash almost like honey vibed palette, which I really like. And then the other one is more like a cool tone gray green type of palette. I don't know how much these are going to cost, but I'm assuming around the $12 to $15 price tag. So they're going to have those. They're going to have 3 eyeliners, 3 luxe lip glosses in more of like those neutrally toned shades. My landlord's son waving at me. What? They're also going to be having this Pixie Puff highlighter. So like a pretty big compact with a highlighter in there. And then they're also going to be having the Oh Dear faux lashes available as well. Really cute collection. Everything looks very cozy, very like dreamy, very florally. We got Bambi on the cover of one of the palettes. Thumper, is that his name? My goodness, bringing back memories. And then the skunk, I forgot his name though. What a cutie pie. They're all so adorable. I'm definitely intrigued with this whole collection. If you look at it without like Bambi and like the whole team on it, I kind of feel like it's typical shades that we've seen billions and billions of times over and over again. But because there's a vibe because of Bambi, that's how I'm gonna pick it up. But if it would be something else, probably not. I mean, at this point, I feel like so many color stories were done already. It's like, is there one that we haven't seen yet? I don't know. Good question. Let me know if you guys are picking anything up from this collection. I would absolutely love to know. Now let's move on to something that is in my no section. So this right here is from Fenty Beauty, and this is the Kilowatt highlighter in Moscow Mule. It's retailing for $36. Rihanna is releasing this in time for her birthday, which is coming up very soon. She's done that quite a few times in the past, and I think that's really cute. So this highlighter right here has more of like a rosy tone vibe to it. I do really like her Kilowatt highlighters. I find that the formula is pretty nice. They build up amazingly on the skin and it looks pretty solid. For this, I think it's kind of obvious why I probably wouldn't pick it up. I just feel like it would be really deep for my skin tone, and as much as I would love for this to work, probably would never. Even if I self tan, and if I would want to use this as like a eyeshadow, I just feel like I won't tend to do that too much. But then also it's huge. Like even if I use it every single day of my life, I probably would never hit pan. So this is one that I'm going to go ahead and skip out on. But if you do have a deeper skin tone, like I mentioned, I love the formula, and I feel like this shade could look really pretty on the skin. Next, we have this palette right here from Artist Couture. This right here is in my maybe section. So this is the Ethereal Bloom eyeshadow palette. It's retailing for $30. There are 8 shades in total, some mattes and some shimmery tone shades. I have to say, this is beautiful. It really is very nice. I did purchase the other little palette that Artist Couture had, but I never ended up using mine. And I just kind of felt like it was a waste. It wasn't one that I gravitated towards. I believe this is his second small baby palette. I have his bigger neutral palette, which I do love, but that like fiery tone small one that he released a little bit ago, I just never got down with it. So the reason why this right here is in my maybe section is because honestly, I feel like we're probably going to receive it in Ipsy. I'm pretty sure we will. Ipsy X maybe, like I can kind of see it. If it doesn't, then maybe I'll purchase it down the road, but it is definitely more of like a spring summer type of palette. So I guess, I don't know, in the next few weeks, if I'm feeling the vibe, maybe I'll pick it up, maybe not. But I feel like even though this does include only 8 shades, I love the tones that are included in here. It's very light, very airy, very fresh, very ethereal. and I could see myself just creating a bunch with this. And I'll say for 30 bucks, I don't think it's that bad for the 8 shades. Now moving down to something that is in my yes section. This right here is from Dior. And these are their brand new Backstage face and body powders. So it's the face and body powder, no powder. How cool does that sound? So these are retailing for $40 each. There are 10 shades in the line. And the reason why this really intrigued me is, first of all, the packaging. I love Dior's packaging. It's very sleek. It's like a nice small compact. It's also see-through, so you can kind of see through it, which I do appreciate. I have their highlighter quad in the similar packaging, and I'm obsessed with like the luxurious vibe that it really has, you know? So also, in addition to that, anything that I've tried from Dior, I'm pretty sure I fell absolutely head over heels with, and I feel like this will really be no exception. Their complexion products look so beautiful, kind of like airbrushed and flawless on the skin, and I feel like this right here will definitely provide everything I would want in a powder. I'm kind of in need of a powder. There are some that I'm using here and there, but there really isn't one that I'm like, I have a MAC one that I actually really do enjoy. So that one I really do love. It's my second one and I hit pan on it. But I am looking for something else that I'll be like, hey, this right here is like my babe. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just curious to see how different this is compared to other powders at the drugstore. If it's really worth $40, because it really is a nice chunk of change. But truly, I have very high hopes for this, and you guys know I will report back to you. I'm also thinking to myself, if I really do love the formula, maybe I can purchase one of the deeper shades to use as like a contouring or bronzing powder if the powder is finely milled and just kind of blends and sinks into the skin. You know what I mean? I feel like it would be like a win-win. So definitely in my yes section. I'm really, really excited about this one. It's just a powder, and it's just a powder, but it sometimes just makes a world of a difference on the skin, you know? So yes for you. Okay, then I'm moving on to something that is in my no section. This right here is from Becca. This is the Sunsetter Face Palette. So in here we are getting a bronzer, I believe a blush, and some highlighters, or 2 blushes and 1 highlighter. Basically, it's a face palette. Really cute packaging. Love what they did with that, but I feel like this is just such a repetitive item that we see day in, day out kind of thing. It kind of reminds me of like the Becca and Chrissy Teigen palette, which I actually enjoyed for a long period of time. But at this point in my life, I'm not really wanting to spend $39 on a face palette. Do you know what I mean? Even though I want to say I think the shades are brand new. Yeah, these names don't sound familiar at all. Like one of the blushes are called the... one second. Calypso Coral. Why did that take me so long to say? Vava Bloom Gold Trotter. So these shades are not ringing a bell, and like I think they're new basically. But you know how I always say, like, I prefer to take that money and put it towards something that I really want, that I think I will really enjoy. Who is that? Why am I getting so interrupted today? No, it's not for me, it's for the neighbor upstairs. Also, if I really think about it, I want to say this might end up being at TJ Maxx down the road. So as I always say in my yes, no, maybe so videos, if I say no to something, but I end up finding it at a super discounted price at TJ Maxx, that's my only exception to really pick it up. But even so, a lot of times I still won't end up doing that. Anyway, where was I with all of these distractions? Basically, I'm not going to pick this up. I think that it just seems like a recycled item with like slight different shades, and I'm just not really feeling the vibe of this one. Next, we're going to move on to something that is in my maybe section. This right here is from Benefit. This is the etherial Magnet Extreme Lengthening Mascara. So basically, this is like, I would say, a sister to their real mascara, but it's the etherial Magnet. It says here, was developed with real magnetic technology. Whoa. For powerful length and lift. 36-hour wear. I only wore mascara for maybe 24, so 36-hour wear. 40% longer lashes, lightweight buildable formula, won't smudge or flake, full size 27, mini size 15. Kind of pricey for, you know, like a mascara, $27, you know what I'm saying? But I guess if it really makes a world of a difference, this is something that is slightly more on the innovative side. So I guess it's, yeah, something different that we've never really seen. It is cool that it was developed with real magnetic technology, because I don't know if we've ever had that. So I like that Benefit is kind of stepping out of their box and they're doing something different. Mascara is something that I feel like most people wear. Like it, right? Am I right? I don't know. Last time I said something and a lot of you guys were like, no. But I'm saying, like, I feel like lip balm or like mascara is like the bare minimum natural kind of look one might do. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit of blush, maybe brush up the brows, stuff like that. So I feel like if this does make a world of a difference, maybe it will be worth $27. I mean, it's still very pricey for mascara because there's so many good ones at the drugstore, but I'm curious about this. It's in my maybe section, like I mentioned. Not one that I want to run out to get today, but I have to clean out my mascara drawer. You guys got to keep me on it. Like, let's do this. But I think it's one that I do want to get sooner rather than later. Okay, then I wanted to speak to you guys about these brand new Tower 28 blushes. So they're not like a brand new formula, I don't believe. They're just newer shades to the line. So these are the Beach Please cheek balms. You can also use them for the lips, but I personally own one in Magic Hour. Let me show you how it looks. It is fully loved. Just to show you guys how fully obsessed I am, this is like my favorite, I want to say my favorite blush, cream blush formula ever, and that is a massive statement. So when I saw that these recently released, I was like, when is it getting old already? Like, let me know when you're kind of over this. I could just cut these parts out, but you guys seem to really love it. Anyways, when I saw that they released 3 brand new shades, I was like, yes, so beautiful. The one that kind of speaks to me the most is like that more orangey toned terracotta kind of color. I love those kind of shades. These are $20 each, which I think is pretty good for how amazing these are. I mean, legit, the one that I had for at least, I don't even remember, a year, six months to a year for sure. And I promise, like, use this on a day-to-day basis. It's like my everyday blush, mainly for natural looks, but I still wear it when I'm going for a more dramatic look. So, and I think it's just amazing. And sometimes I'll even use it on the eyes as well, just like it's a cream one swipe swatch like look. But I love the new shades that they recently released. I eventually would love to collect all of them because the formula is so good. The formula is so like unbeatable. So yeah, this really made me very happy. Definitely in my yes section. I don't know if I'm going to purchase all of them like right off the bat at once, but they are blushes that I need to pick up ASAP, I would say. Next, I wanted to speak about this right here that is going to be in my no section. This is the new Blockbuster eyeshadow palette. This right here is from Hot Topic. Hot Topic is a brand that sells a lot of like movie type stuff. I don't even know how to word it, but like they have a lot of hoodies. You can find stuff there from like your favorite shows, like from like Friends, Rugrats, Caillou, Molly and the Big Comfy Couch. Was that a thing too? I'm not really sure. But yeah, they have pretty much those kind of things there. I purchased a few stuff from them like in the past and I liked it. Their hoodies are really nice. So, but I've never purchased any makeup items though. So this right here is going to retail for $13.52. Very affordable, pretty inexpensive. It says a palette inspired by Blockbuster with 12 shades for any mood, a generous mirror and packaging that looks like movie rental box. I remember Blockbuster like it was yesterday. I remember my brother used to take me and my sister there a lot to just pick out movies. We used to rent out movies and feel so excited, like, yeah, we're going to Blockbuster now, and like choosing our favorite movie, you know, like it felt like a vibe. And like it was interesting. Back then it was legit everything, but I guess as time went on, different things evolved and now they're non-existent. But it definitely will always hold like, I don't know, like a place in my heart. It'll take me back to that time, and it was, you know, good times and stuff. So I think the concept is really cool. I love the idea, but I'm not gonna pick this up. I mean, I don't feel like I need to have something to feel like I'm in a vibe of something. Mainly, I'm not gonna pick this up mainly because, I mean, from what I heard, the products from Hot Topic in regards to makeup kind of suck, and I'm really not feeling the color story. I like the idea, I like the concept, I think it's cool that they did this. I maybe would love to see a different brand do this, like an actual makeup brand, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and skip out on this, but I did want to speak about it because I think it's pretty cool. Okay, the final thing I wanted to speak to you guys about is this right here from Too Faced. It is of course in my yes section. The cutest ever. Like, this is what I'm talking about. For me, this is something that I really enjoy. There's a vibe to this. It's cutesy, it's fun. I think it can really cater to a lot of different age groups. For me, I'm very into packaging, so even if, let's say, something looks like blah on the inside, let's say an eyeshadow palette, or I'm like, ugh, you know, if the packaging is a vibe, like, I'm like, I'll take it, you know what I mean? And then sometimes it's vice versa too. If the outer packaging is more like blah but the inside is like OMG vibes, then I will probably pick it up. But more or less, I would prefer packaging to be cute, on point. I love displaying adorable makeup, and it kind of keeps you, like, you know, excited to use it. Why not? This right here is the new teddy bear. little collection. So basically there is a highlighter compact. This is so cute. Something that's very different. I've never really seen any brand do anything like this. I know a lot of people were saying it's similar to like the Moschino vibe, but I still think it's still very different. I mean, we've never seen a teddy bear little man, but this kind of reminds me of like my niece, because sometimes she'll be like teddy bear, and it just gives me like cozy vibes, you know? So I feel like I need to have this. The highlighter looks so stunning. Might be a bit too dark. Let's hope it's not. I love the teddy bear embossment. The outside, the packaging seems like the teddy bear is a little bit raised. So cute, so cute. And then the eyeshadow palette, I mean, it definitely leans more towards like that berry toned neutral everyday kind of palette. And yeah, I have a decent amount of those, but because there's a vibe to this, I'm definitely wanting to pick this up. I'm curious to see how much looks I can come up with just by using this. I'm also curious to see if it's the same size as like their chocolate bar palettes. Like, is it the same packaging size or different? Because it looks like the inside is somewhat the same, but I feel like it's gonna be maybe, I feel like a little bit smaller. That's what I think. But yeah, the whole, it's just so cute, just so cute. And then there's also going to be a lip injection gloss that's included as well, which they usually do tend to release every time they release a collection. I'm not crazy about those, probably not going to pick that up, but truly, like the second I spotted this, I was like, hey. And that is pretty much it. Let's scoot on over here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm looking forward to reading your comments down below. Let me know what is up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.